I understand the potential and the precautions necessary when incorporating a remote collar, or e-collar, into your dog training practices. This tool, if used with a conscientious and ethical approach, can be a beneficial aid in reinforcing positive training methods and enhancing the bond between you and your dog. It is crucial, however, to approach this method with a thorough understanding of both its function and its appropriate application to ensure it contributes positively to your dog's learning experience. In this guide, we will explore the essential steps and guidelines to responsibly use a remote collar in training, ensuring it is used as a supportive, not punitive, tool in your training toolkit. This not only maximizes training efficacy but also maintains the integrity and health of the relationship with your beloved canine. 1. Choose the right collar. When selecting the appropriate collar for your dog, it is essential to consider one that offers a variety of intensity levels, ensuring that it includes a very low setting to accommodate your dog's sensitivity. The fit of the collar is equally important. It should be sufficiently snug so that the contact points are in consistent touch with the dog's skin, allowing effective communication. However, it must not be so tight as to cause discomfort or restrict the dog's movement. Check that you can fit 1 or 2 fingers under the collar to gauge the correct tightness. This ensures the collar is secure without being overly restrictive, providing a safe and comfortable experience for your dog. 2. Introduce the collar to your dog. Prior to initiating any training exercises, it's important to introduce the collar to your dog in a stress-free way. Allow your dog to wear the collar for several days without actually utilizing its training functions. This period of acclimation helps your dog to become comfortable with the feel of the collar around its neck. By doing this, you ensure that the collar is not associated with any discomfort or negative experiences, setting a positive tone for future training sessions. 3. Start with basic commands. Begin the training process by focusing on simple, familiar commands that your dog is already likely to understand, like sit or stay. Starting with these basic instructions helps integrate the use of an electronic collar, e-collar, into your training routine more smoothly and effectively. By reinforcing these known commands with the e-collar, you can enhance your dog's learning experience, ensuring the device is used as a tool for positive reinforcement rather than as a means for punishment. This approach promotes a more positive association with the training process and helps maintain a strong bond between you and your dog. 4. Use the lowest effective setting. Begin training by using the minimal level of stimulation that your dog notices and reacts to. The intensity of the stimulation should be sufficient to capture your dog's attention but mild enough to avoid any discomfort or distress. It's important to remember that the purpose of this method is to guide and prompt your dog, rather than to inflict punishment. The key is to use the lowest effective setting to achieve a response without causing any adverse effects, ensuring a positive and productive training session. 5. Reinforce with positive reinforcement. To optimize the training process, integrate the use of a remote collar with consistent positive reinforcement such as treats, verbal praise, or engaging play sessions. This strategic combination helps your dog form a clear association between obeying commands and receiving enjoyable rewards. By doing so, the stimulation provided by the remote collar is perceived by the dog as a gentle prompt or cue, rather than as an intimidating or frightening tactic. This method not only enhances learning but also fosters a trusting and cooperative relationship between you and your dog, ensuring that training sessions are both productive and enjoyable. 6. Be consistent. Maintaining consistency is crucial in any training regimen. It's essential to keep the commands you use, the timing of your interactions, and the settings on training aids like collars consistent throughout the training process. Any deviation or inconsistency in these elements can lead to confusion for your dog, potentially setting back progress. By being consistent, you reinforce learning and help your dog understand and meet expectations more effectively, thereby enhancing the overall effectiveness of the training. 7. Avoid overuse. It's important to recognize that the remote collar should not serve as your primary or sole training method. Integrating this tool into a comprehensive training approach is crucial, one that predominantly incorporates various forms of positive reinforcement. Relying excessively on the remote collar not only risks creating a dependency but also has the potential to undermine the bond between you and your dog. Instead, use the collar judiciously as part of a balanced training regimen that fosters trust and respect, enhancing the overall effectiveness of your training efforts and contributing to a healthier relationship with your pet. 8. Monitor your dog's behavior. It's essential to observe your dog closely during training sessions to ensure they are comfortable and not experiencing distress. Watch for any indications that your dog might be feeling stressed or anxious. Common signs include cowering, yelping, licking lips, shaking, or attempting to escape the situation. If you observe any of these behaviors, it's crucial to take immediate action. Consider adjusting the intensity of the training device if you're using one, or modify your training approach. The goal is to create a positive learning environment where your dog feels safe and confident. By being attentive to your dog's reactions, you can tailor the training process to suit their individual needs and thresholds, promoting a more effective and humane approach to training. 9. Seek professional guidance. If you find yourself uncertain about the proper use of a training collar, or if your dog seems to be reacting poorly to the training methods employed, it is highly advisable to seek the assistance of a professional dog trainer. Utilizing the expertise of a trainer who has substantial experience with remote collars can be invaluable. These professionals can provide insights and hands-on guidance that ensure you are using the collar safely and effectively. Their expertise helps in preventing any potential misuse of the training tool, which can be crucial for both the welfare of your dog and the success of the training program. A professional trainer will also assess your dog's behavior and tailor the training to suit their specific needs and temperament, thereby enhancing the overall effectiveness of your training efforts. 10. Review and adjust. Just like any method of training, it's crucial to continuously review and refine the techniques being used. Pay close attention to how your dog is responding to the training, and adjust the method accordingly. This might involve modifying how often and how intensely the collar is used based on your dog's individual learning pace and their comfort with the process. By being attentive and adaptable, you can ensure the training is effective and humane, tailored specifically to meet your dog's unique needs and capabilities. As a professional dog trainer, I emphasize the importance of responsible use when incorporating tools like the remote collar into your training regimen. This device, when employed thoughtfully and judiciously, can significantly enhance communication and foster a stronger bond between you and your dog. It is crucial, however, to ensure that its use is always guided by the principles of positive reinforcement and tailored to the individual needs of your pet. By prioritizing your dog's well-being and maintaining a commitment to ethical training practices, a remote collar can indeed become a valuable asset in achieving a well-behaved and responsive companion. Remember, the goal of using any training tool is to promote a happy, healthy, and harmonious relationship with your furry friend. There are several remote training tools available for dogs besides remote collars, each with different features and purposes. Remote treat dispensers. This device allows you to dispense treats remotely as a reward for good behavior. It can be used to aid in positive reinforcement training, helping dogs associate correct behavior with rewards. Remote training clickers. Clickers are a popular training tool, and a remote version allows you to send an auditory signal from a distance to mark desired behavior as it occurs. GPS collars. While not directly used for training, GPS collars can assist in training dogs to come back from long distances or in monitoring and managing their behavior when not directly supervised. Remote sound or vibration devices. Some devices use sound or vibration remotely as a method to capture the dog's attention or interrupt unwanted behavior without using electric stimulation. Remote sprays. There are collars that emit a spray or mist remotely when a dog exhibits undesired behavior, such as incessant barking. The liquid sprayed is usually water or a harmless solution to mildly discomfort the dog, helping modify behavior. Each of these tools can be effectively used in specific situations, depending on training goals and the dog's personality and sensitivity. When using any remote tool, it's important to ensure they are used humanely and responsibly, always aiming to reinforce a positive relationship between you and your dog.